keep in mind that not all my messages will resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for another. You know how it goes, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the messages. Aries is here. I am going to do Aries reading tomorrow morning live. Okay, so hit that like, subscribe button so you don't miss that, because it's about your desires, your willpower, and that has to do with where you're going. Alrighty, let's see. What would like to come out for the viewer? I'm just going to go ahead and see what wants to come out. And I do appreciate the support. Alright, let's see. The support, that's the second word here, is support. So supportive energy, truly supportive energy here. Okay, so what I need to do is make sure this video is working, guys. So, okay, I have had a long day. I almost didn't do a reading, but I'm here. Hello. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Your faith. Okay, so you got some kind of unwavering faith happening here. There could be overwhelming events with institutions at this time. Okay, you're attracting good times. Okay, hang on. I didn't turn that down. And support is here. What's happening for the viewer? About your vision, where you're going. It's aligning with your spiritual values. I have Aquarius and the 9th house. All right, so you got something new and different happening or going on, viewer. You could be traveling. We have long range, or you just have a broad range of thinking, or you think very broadly and widely. So you're here to expand. All right, it is about where you're going, your destiny, okay, and what you bring with you. And that might be new and different, okay? All right. In the meantime, you're stirring up the situation. You are? Okay. Stirring up the situation, other people and their resources. Alrighty. It's about power, life or death issues. And there's something new and different about it. And it's taking you to where you're going. So whatever it is you're experiencing is part of your path. Okay? You're being asked to be direct, or other people. I have Aquarius and Taurus here. Talking about beliefs and costs. There's a cost to these beliefs. Okay, so whatever beliefs you're attaching to, there is a cost in the long run. Okay, I got Scorpio. You got results from productivity and attracting. Okay, so you're attracting some kind of balance here. Okay, I want to see what else would like to come out for these beliefs. What are these beliefs about these other people? Leadership positions and the focus and the dedication. I have leadership with Leo, and then I have Capricorn with dedication and focus. So those are the costs. I asked what the cost or the belief was. Well, I asked what the result was. Other people and the resources. Being asked to do what you want to, because it's like this, you know, you're responsible for your own energy in reaching your goals here. Your goals might be different than other people, and I have other people here. Okay, what's happening here? They might be different from the circle of friends and associations who carry a hidden tendency in large institutions, overwhelming events, and all these resources. So the belief will cost resources, and it'll also cost attention. Okay, so it'll also cost some kind of attention. My goodness. Okay. You got the highest ideas of these rules that have been put in place and awareness of them. Okay, so the awareness with Mercury, We did have the end of Mercury retrograde, I believe. So, what? Wrapping things up from the past. Yeah, wrapping things up from the past. All right, so what is this major change? The major change is a benefit. North Node. Yep, that's the discovery. All this information here, I have Gemini again, and I had Mercury, awareness of this information. You have information to explain with the North Node. You have fluctuations and communications. You are able to sort through any communications that are unnecessary and demonstrate something. So the way you demonstrate, it's like you're being an example for another or others. What I'm getting, okay, that goes back to stirring up the situation. So when you are an example for others, it's you puts you in a different category there. Okay, yeah. So now there's confusion and there's some kind of sacrifice with this large institution and the overwhelming events. Hi. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. Okay, so it's about your faith. Didn't I say you had unwavering faith or something? Well, if I didn't, I thought it. Okay? All right. Yeah, extraordinary power of prayer with Scorpio. Yes. Okay, so this is something you might be even expecting, but the shift is going, maybe you are aware of something, but you're not sure how it's going to happen. With strength. You have Leo. All right. Your vision requires your strength. It doesn't require validation. This energy did something for validation. King of Cups in reverse. So therefore, it wasn't genuine, or you have removed your emotions from it because it wasn't matured, or it chooses something else. Injustice. My goodness. An injustice. Okay. Magician with a beginning. Okay, what's this injustice about? News rushing in about a Page of Cups. An imagination. Immature. Didn't I say immature? So if it's about a Page of Cups and it's an injustice, something about it is what? I don't know. Where you had to stand your ground? Where that unwavering faith came in? Okay, there was a dependency here, a codependency. This is not freedom, it's the opposite. Okay, and it's also turns into the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and collaborations. All right, so these are mystery collaborations, I suppose. I mean, not mystery to everybody. Four of Pentacles in reverse. That was greed. I see that as greed right now. That's part of that injustice. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Wanted something or felt entitled to it. Okay. What is this message? It's not your burdens. You're not carrying them. That's that North Node energy. That's the major change. This is your personal power. So, you know, your personal power mattered here. You got two tens. They're both in reverse. So when you turn a 10, if you turned a 10 upside down, wouldn't it be 0, 1, 0, 1? I don't know. Tower. What made me think of that? I don't know. Aries energy. Okay, so if you can't see where you're going, then that leads to a tower. But when you're more aware of your decisions, it's about how you're handling this injustice. Are you truly giving it up to the universe to handle it? Or what? Okay. I got the High Priestess. Using your intuition here. Being guided on a day-to-day. I have a King of Wands. This is like amping up the energy in a passionate way here with a Two of Cups. Wow. So I have 22 here, 10, 10, 22, 10, 22. Okay, there's an energy unrest, unrestful here. What's that about? Okay. 9 of Swords, an energy that's unrestful about somebody's 2 of Cups because they didn't take a chance. So you took a chance. Somebody took a chance on something else on the day-to-day. Poor investments. I'm not going to get into what they are. Now, and I know it's like no longer investing. And I see the Temperance, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse again. It's like no longer putting work into what's not working. That is not a benefit here. Knight of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups. So there's a Page of Cups that's not going to the Knight of Cups. It stays in the Page of Cups. And it created an injustice over time. I'm assuming maybe 20 years, 17 years, 7 years, 8 years, 48 years. What is this? Hermit in reverse. Okay. That's 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing out an entire cycle because you continue to stay in your North Node energy. You continue to embrace the mystery of life and not try to change it. That's what it is. Trying to change something. Spending a whole lot of time trying to change something. Something that has been dependent on something else. And then I think it's just like energy just like hopped on that train on down the line, I feel. 6 of, because it did contain some kind of rewards, benefits, or possible receiving something. It also, I said there was a cost. There's a cost. So there's, unexpected things. Strength, having strength with those unexpected things. All right, this Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy no longer, okay, so the outside energy, I want to say that you over here have been standing your ground with can no longer be effective. Wow. The chaos conflict, inviting you to that party of chaos. And it contains the Hermit in reverse, which it's like, I don't know. He's reminding me of a sheep herder right now, and one that lost, I don't know, trying to herd something. Okay. I guess they still have sheep herders out there somewhere. Okay, 9 of Swords, 99 here, 8, 9, 9. And then the 5 of Cups in reverse. Wow, so you're worried, you're not sad. Okay, surprise. Okay, so this isn't a surprise over here. I want to see what you're standing your ground with. 3 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why? Because it just doesn't work. Okay, so I said that 6 of Pentacles was an invite. It was an invite to that chaos. And it was going to cost. And now it's like going backwards. So 9, we saw the 9 of Pentacles, then we saw the 8 of Pentacles, and now we see the 7 of Pentacles. They're all in reverse. Things are going backwards. I got number 77. That is a lucky, Libra thing here. Turning this energy down over and over again. Empress in reverse, Tower in reverse. 7 about Hierophant. Okay, there's an overwhelming institution or event that's tied to that. That's Taurus energy. It's tied to you also taking a chance. This is also giving to something, expecting something else in return. Doing business transactions instead of love here, I want to say. World in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Hang on, I'm thirsty. I need to drink a water. Okay, I'm not gonna make this too long, but I am tired. Okay, Scorpio could be significant. Taurus could be significant. You gave to this energy, or this energy gave to something, and there was a price. Star. Okay, I don't know if there was a price to be a star, but there's a star energy here. I got Aquarius. There is a price here because this is the wounded warrior. This is the 9 and then the 10 of wands. This is you assuming a different role in your life here. Or you leveled something up. Okay. From a 3 of Cups in reverse. That's a mystery. How you leveled up, but you didn't level up loudly. It was the way you did it. Now, put an end. There's that 10, 10, 10. That's the same 10 I was talking about last time I did this. Okay, then a 10, 1. So what did I say? 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. I don't do code, and I don't know if it means anything. Or 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 right now. What is this? 8, 8. I'm sorry, 8. What is this? 8. Okay, so this is the 8 of Cups. Walking away. Oh my goodness. Lovers in reverse. From anything that is not able to return the same energy that you have given it. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. That clarifies that. That confirms that. And I got 1, 1. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. 0. All right, so we got, here's 1, 0. 1, 0, 1. I don't know. Why am I doing that? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, good luck. Another 10. 3 10s. Could be 30 years here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, chasing something. It's like not nurturing, chasing something, or following the, okay, so you could, I'm seeing the compass or directions. I'm seeing the, like the directions on the Wheel of Fortune card. I'm thinking Jupiter and directions. So does that mean something in astrology? Does Jupiter change direction? I don't know. But something about direction and where it's not going. The direction of where it's not going. Moon in reverse. You know why it's not going there. I'm not going to need to tell you this. Page of Cups, because it's been a Page of Cups this whole time. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, confirming that. So based upon so many like petty assumptions, I feel, what is going on? And deception. Petty assumptions and deception. 7, 7, 7. And I specifically said something about lucky 7. So 7, 7, 7. Okay. 8. Now this is upright. Oh, so this is what can be, no, not too many words trying to be put together. How can I put this? Okay, there's been disappointment. There's another 0. So there's been disappointment that you took a leap of faith elsewhere. Wanting to combine words. All right. There was a plan. It's sideways, so it's like a very unclear, very unsure. It didn't know what it was doing. I don't know. I think I'm going to take it in reverse because I feel that's where that went. But you took the potentials off the table. You are standing your ground. Why would you allow something to continue? I got the Sun I believe it came in upright. All right, the sun and the star, the Queen of Pentacles is now upright, no longer chasing. So this is, these could have been projections. Death could have been a Scorpio. This has been transformed. This is part of a, where was that? No, I covered, hang on, I covered that up, covered those up. Didn't I say, okay, the extraordinary power of prayer or something is somewhere. I don't know where, but I know I said it, I think. Okay, now the Hermit is upright. So no longer following this bad plan. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right, another one. Okay, you're not. Judgment. Wow, okay, the Two of Cups is upright here. It's in reverse here. You attracted a Two of Cups and an energy is worried that you're not worried. It's as simple as that. And then, you know, truly. So to go on about it didn't make any sense to me. Truly. Okay, right. Seven of Cups in reverse, right? So another seven, all the sevens. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, we saw all the sevens and it's in reverse. The only seven that was upright was the Seven of Swords. My goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't look over there too often to see what's happening. I'm busy here. Let's see. Okay, the Hierophant. I said you did something. Here's the Hierophant again. Okay, Taurus. And now the Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. Sideways or again with the sideways. That just tells me at the beginning over here, intentions being very unclear about why someone was doing something or felt entitled to do something. You used your intuition. I've got the High Priestess twice here. Continuous use of intuition. And it's also continuing, I almost said union, continuous union and continuous use of putting those boundaries and keeping them in place as to not get attached to what is not yours, I want to say. And this is Four of Swords. Okay, so this, you're not putting yourself into this. I want to just say, this is not as healthy as this. So, just a second. So it's the way something is done. About emotions. And the Queen of Pentacles, the way something was done, how you were doing it, chasing or attracting. And then the Emperor. Okay, I have Aries here. This is like bossing it up with the Queen of Pentacles. This is like combining some kind of elements together. Ending again, very quickly you could put an end to what you don't want here with the Queen of Swords. It might seem cold, but you've already recognized something for what it is or has been, or now energy feels like it has been, but you know, how much really was it anyway? Lovers. I don't know. There's real love here though. Putting an end to something, working on something that is working for you, working out for you, going forward, supporting you on your own. You could have been on your own, being asked to do something on your own. I got the Three of Cups in reverse here, so standing your ground, choosing to see what's new and different about what you do on your own. I got the Sun. This could be, I said travel. This could be doing more of what you want than more of what you have to. There's a meadow of moments. You could be traveling to a meadow or where there's meadows. It's happening with the collective energy. self-embrace. Okay. Focus on self at this time. That's not selfish. It's necessary because you're getting better. So you're healing something. You're healing your heart because that's a heart and it's in reverse. Okay, so love yourself first here. All right. Mountain of mastery. Wow. So you're mastering it. All right. You're staying in the flow. So there's a flow. And it took like flowing away from something. You're almost there, so you're flowing towards something else. When you moved away towards something with a flow, you're going to happen upon something. Getting advice, stand strong, unwavering faith. And I believe I mentioned that at the beginning, feathers could be significant. Stay in the flow, steady as you go. That rhymes. And so this is like a clown on a tightrope, a tightrope, but he's not on, he's upside down, or he's in reverse. Okay, he's falling off his tightrope. Okay, getting advice. Whoever was getting advice to try to influence something, roots of success, effort. I don't know. Steady as you go. Stand strong. Wow. So you're not on a tightrope. You're on solid ground. You're not on shaky ground. All right. In a meadow of moments. See, you're on solid ground. You're laying in the meadow. That's laying in the meadow. This guy has got a long way to fall there, so you're not falling. You stood strong. You planted your feet somehow, grounded yourself. Vortex of change in the vortex, so you're open to many things. And like that leaf is in the middle of that vortex. It's not trying to control the vortex, it's just going with it. It's more this way, and that's more adventures. You got more adventures. Okay, I said not chasing, attracting. So these are more of adventures that you are choosing instead of what someone else might influence you to choose. Does that make sense? In a harbor of peace, more adventures. So more adventures that they don't require peace. They just are peace. Okay, behind the veil. All right, you got the veil thinning here, and it's hard to say, an eclipse of concealment. Behind the veil, okay, so things are being concealed for reasons or purposes. Getting advice. Okay, wanting to know something that maybe somebody's trying to, trying to overstep those boundaries. So let me think here. Getting advice, a magic opportunity behind the veil. I don't know what's happening there. Let me just get a couple more advice cards. Revealing your true self when you self-embrace with amethyst. Here's self-embrace, here's amethyst. Let yourself sparkle and shine. So you're just shining. You're not purposely trying to outshine anything here. Otherwise, that would be manipulation. Okay? So something could be purposely trying to outshine something with the star here and the sun. And I have forgive this energy. Like, forgive them, they know not what they do. Okay? It wasn't supportive, so this wasn't just to shift your support system. So it's for you to ask for support in a different way. Religious or spiritual community. So put yourself where you go there. Like-minded individuals, supportive individuals. Not everybody is. What isn't, give it to God. Amber. So it's not yours to carry. This other energy's not yours to carry with Amber. We have progress, not perfection. Steady as you go. This is, was that on the mend card? Ceremonies and celebrations. Specifically right here with this, I said losing it, what is it? Well, if you're on a tightrope and you lose your balance, I don't know if it has a word, but you end up not on the tightrope any longer. Emerald City. So I get Wizard of Oz, wellness. You are Jade. You are like recovering, or health and wellness is here along with recovery. You let yourself feel a lot of your emotions, or these emotions aren't yours. Goal, divine intervention when you give it to God, when you release control and plant your feet firmly. So therefore, divine intervention goes where the feet are planted firmly here. In your unconventionality, so your unique qualities are an important part of your purpose, and I want to say God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers here. So it's about the sincerity. Unnecessary worries with citrine. Got my citrine out tonight. Clearing negativity in reverse. We cleared this negativity a couple more. Natural beauty and authenticity with ametrine. That is amethyst and citrine. Once again, showing themselves. This is natural beauty and authenticity. So I want to read this. I have read the others. I don't know, did I? It doesn't. Okay, move on, Lise. Be yourself, as God made you naturally attractive and beautiful inside and out. So, divine intervention on this. Stand strong and with your natural beauty and authenticity. Okay, own your divine power is in reverse. All right, that's where I said you were chasing, or what is small or large that it might be. Nobody's perfect here. So therefore, this is about what you gave your energy to, people-pleasing tendencies, worried about what others might think, or that kind of thing. Yeah, or worried about differences or comparisons. Purifying and detoxifying this energy as you clear it. And letting yourself sparkle and shine with opal comes out again. Beautiful. Okay. Value your self-worth is in reverse. I have a diamond and I have gold. I have a wedding ring here possibly, or an engagement ring or something. Okay. It's about the stress attached to this worth. Anxiety and stress, and the effect it has on the emotional worth of a being, including the negativity. So this is about, I'm going to read it specifically. Release negative toxins from within and around you. I'm going to close it out there. I do hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot. I'll see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to do Aries. Okay? All right.